sacrifice, and that was the Daniels versus Suicide match. And this is all I'll talk about on the pay-per-view. They had this match, and it was for the X Division title. Suicide's your champion. And they came out, and, it was Kaz in the Suicide gimmick. So you expected, me being a diehard fan, Kaz versus Daniels. Seems like, guys are going to go out there and tear down the house. And the match fell flat. Then they had Daniels win the title, okay? And then they ask Daniels. Daniels says, you know what, let's do 5 more minutes. I don't want to win like that. Let's do 5 more minutes. So the referee grabs the microphone, and he says to Suicide, hey, Suicide, do you want 5 more minutes? Do you want this match to continue 5 more minutes? And I'm thinking to myself, hell yeah, he wants it to continue for 5. The guy just lost his title, right? So why does the referee have Suicide? Do you want it? Yeah, of course I do. So anyways, we've got a new champion, right, in Daniels. So they do this match for 5 more minutes, and the time expires, okay? And they announce the winner and still X Division champion, Suicide, after we had a new champion crowned 5 minutes earlier with Daniels. And it made no sense on the commentary. And then the match fell flat. It wasn't even like it was that great match that I was expecting. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It just seemed way off to me.
It sounds like the booking was Suicide.
Yeah, the booking was Suicide, no doubt. I like that, man. I like that. The whole pay-per-view just didn't do it for me. And then in your main event, one other thing that irked me is you've got Mick Foley as your world champion, right? And the guy comes out and he wrestles for the first 5 minutes of the match. Then he goes over to the announce booth and sits there for 10 minutes. Or maybe even longer, and just sat on the announce booth and said, hey, guys, I'm taking a break, da-da-da-da-da-da, and this match is for the title. So you don't have your world champion in there. The booking was off. The booking was horrible. I don't know. It was absolutely horrible. Yeah, I mean, it had its good points and its bad points. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a terrible pay-per-view, but it was, I don't know. It was a school.
You know, I'm gonna say it. They suck. It's that simple.
No, they don't suck because check it out.
Everything what you've explained to me now, everything what I've heard so far, is just it's unbelievable. I mean, come on. Yeah, I won the title. I can't have this match for I want 5. The hell with that. I win. I'm off. I grab my belt, then I grab my smile, and I go to the back, and I'll see you on the TV tapings on Thursday. Why in the heck am I going to freaking win a title and give a guy a rematch in 5 more minutes, and then the time limit runs out, and you still lose the title?
Listen. Let me follow it up. Listen, sacrifice. I will say sacrifice. I'll give it a C-. All right, but they taped the Impact tapings last night, and I put the results up on WZR. What is that noise?
I'm actually home. So
are you?
I think
we're gonna get you on a. Is your phone charged? We're gonna try to get you on a new phone.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now while you talk.
All right, no doubt.
I swear it has nothing to do with a TNA discussion.
Yeah, right. Well, listen. TNA Impact. Ouch, man. Ouch. That's all fuzzy.
I'm trying not to move.
What are you doing on me? No, but as far as Impact, ouch. Jose, my man.
All right, give me 4 minutes and I'll call you guys right back.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a commercial break right now. Hopefully we have JMK here so we can take a commercial break, and then we will come back after the break and do this thing for hour number 2. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good. All right, you're listening to WZR Radio here on WZR Radio, WZROnline.com. All right, let me do this one more time. You're listening to WZR Radio here on WZROnline.com with Ryan Clark and Jose Rivera. We'll be back right after this. Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. You like that? You like that, Jose? A little bit of Katy Perry for our WZR listeners. Katy Perry for for our WZR listeners during the commercial break, huh?
Nice.
Nice. You can crap all over that, man. You can say it sucks, but I did it as a joke. I said screw it.
I'm trying to get myself situated here, so to bear with me for 2 segundos.
Oh, it's all good, my man. You sound much better. People in the chat love that. I love you guys. Yeah. So no, you sound way better. I think we made that kind of quick. We may actually. I'm waiting for somebody to stop over. They're gonna drop me off a crutch. They have one crutch, and I'm gonna use it because the pain is still unbearable, and I'm still too much of a hard ass to go into the doctor. So I'm going to get a crutch, and they said that they would be here around 8 o'clock. So I was going to wait and hold off the commercial break so I could get that out of the way when he came and do that. So we may have to take another commercial break here, and at some point in hour number 2, we'll see if he stops by. It's bad timing for it to happen, but I got to get it done. So that's what we'll do in hour number 2 if somebody stops by, if I hear a knock on my door. But let's get into Monday Night Raw. Actually, you know what I wanted to ask you, and for all you guys listening right now, hopefully you all had a good Memorial Day weekend, long weekend. You had Saturday, Sunday, probably Monday off from work as well. So hopefully everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. My weekend was, basically Friday night, watched some boxing, drank a bunch of beers over at a buddy's house on Friday. Saturday, had the UFC pay-per-view that was on. Rashad Evans got knocked out, knocked out by Lyoto Machida, which was kind of cool to see. Hughes versus Sarah it didn't live up to expectations. Just something. I mean, these guys hated each other, so I expected a war, and it didn't come across all that way. So we did UFC then. Sunday and Monday. Monday I worked on here. Sunday, I was telling JMK earlier, I'm tearing apart a house, doing the sheetrock thing, putting up sheetrock, tiling the floors. Just crazy amounts of work, and so I did that Sunday. Sunday night was the TNA pay-per-view, lots of online work there. Monday Night Raw, the Denver, LA thing last night. So that was it, man. I mean, no Memorial Day fun for me. Work. You know.
It sounded like you had a fun-filled working weekend.
Yeah.
With a couple of drinks.
Yeah, with a lot of drinks, to be honest with you. Friday, a ton of drinks. Saturday, quite a few drinks. Sunday, we worked on the house, some more drinks. Monday, no drinking yesterday. And I always say the drinking for that. I'm not a big drinker, you know what I mean? Friday and Saturday night coming around, and I'll take back some beers. But during the week, it's more work. You know, it's on here. And I'm always on here. Work. News. Top stories. I mean, it never ends, you know, from week to week. It's like, all right, you cover Raw, you cover the SmackDown tapings, the Impact tapings, and then the next week you do it all over again. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, work. It's part of life, right?
Yeah, exactly what it is. You know, once you get adjusted to it, it just becomes kind of like a normal realm that you get used to. So,
Well, what'd you do over the weekend? Memorial Day. Anything fun? Drinking?
Well, Thursday I actually drove down to Ocean City, Maryland, which is about 5 hours from Stamford, Connecticut. It wasn't too bad. I go every year. The last 4 years I go down Memorial Day, and we actually ended up playing a softball tournament down there. And first day wasn't too good. We were 0 for 4, which really sucked.
Ouch.
But the second day, we actually ended up coming in third. We were 3-1 in the losers bracket. So out of, I believe, there was 24 teams. So coming in third out of 24 teams in the losers bracket, that's not too bad, but we did it kind of like a day late. But it was good, man. You know, we had a lot of fun down there, man. It wasn't really as much sun that I would anticipate, but I got a nice tan. Looking good. Feel good with the tan. Very manly.
So basically, your softball team is a bunch of girls that are a bunch of losers.
If you see some of those guys, trust me, you'd be like, I'm just so kidding.
Yeah, right.
They'll look down on you and you'd be like, I'll be the girl. That's no problem.
Yeah, right. I'll be the ball boy, right?